In the world of business, especially in complex sales cycles, you often have an internal champion. This is that enthusiastic advocate within a client organization who believes in your solution and is willing to fight for it. But even the most passionate champion can struggle to sell your vision internally if they are not properly equipped. Imagine your champion, armed with enthusiasm but lacking concise and consistent information. They might be trying to piece together details from scattered emails, lengthy presentations, or outdated documents. This often leads to diluted messages, missed key points, and ultimately, a slower, less effective sales process. What if you could arm your champion with a single, powerful tool that encapsulates everything they need to know, precisely when they need it? Enter the one-pager strategy. This isn't just a document. It's a strategic asset designed to empower your champion to sell for you, effectively and consistently. So, who exactly is this champion? They're often a mid-level manager, a project lead, or even a senior executive who sees the value in your offering and is willing to advocate for it among their peers and superiors. They understand the internal politics, the unspoken needs, and the decision-making process within their organization. Your champion acts as your eyes, ears, and voice inside the prospective client's organization. They can gather crucial insights, address concerns before they become roadblocks, and most importantly, influence key stakeholders who you might not even have direct access to. They're your internal sales force. For your champion to be truly effective, they don't need a 50-slide deck or a 20-page white paper. They need clarity, conciseness, and compelling arguments that they can easily remember, articulate, and share. They need to be able to tell your story in a way that resonates with their colleagues, often in quick, impromptu conversations. This is where the strategic one-pager comes into play. It's not just a summary, it's a carefully crafted, visually appealing document that serves as a powerful talking point and leave behind, ensuring your champion has the right message, right at their fingertips. One of the primary benefits of the one-pager is its unparalleled clarity and conciseness. It forces you to distill your entire value proposition down to its absolute essence, eliminating jargon and focusing on what truly matters to the client. This makes it incredibly easy for your champion to grasp and relay the core message. Without a one-pager, your champion might imagine the confidence your champion gains knowing they have all the critical information readily available. They feel empowered, equipped to answer questions, and capable of articulating your value proposition with conviction. This boosts their credibility within their own organization and makes them a more effective advocate for you. By simplifying the information flow and empowering your champion, the one-pager significantly accelerates the internal sales cycle. Decisions can be made faster when key stakeholders receive clear, consistent information from a trusted internal source, rather than waiting for external meetings or lengthy presentations. So, what exactly goes into an effective one-pager? While the specifics might vary by industry or solution, there are several core components that every powerful one-pager should include to arm your champion for success. First, clearly articulate the specific problem your target client is facing. This should be concise, relatable, and highlight the pain points that your solution aims to alleviate. When your champion can clearly define the problem, they can better position your solution as the necessary remedy. Next, present your solution. This isn't a deep dive into every feature. Instead, it's a high-level overview of what your product or service does and how it directly addresses the problem previously stated. Focus on the core functionality and its immediate impact. This is crucial. Highlight the key benefits, not just features. How will your client's organization improve by adopting your solution? Will they save money, increase efficiency, reduce risk, or gain a competitive advantage? Use bullet points for easy scanning and retention. Provide one or two compelling use cases or real-world examples. This helps your champion and their colleagues visualize how your solution would work within their specific context. It makes the abstract tangible and answers the unspoken question: how would this apply to us? Every one-pager needs a clear, concise call to action. What should the reader do next? Is it to schedule a demo, visit a specific landing page, or contact a sales representative? Make it easy for them to take the next step, ensuring the momentum continues. Finally, include key differentiators or proof points. What makes your solution unique? Do you have compelling statistics, testimonials, or awards? This provides the champion with ammunition to counter alternatives and reinforce your credibility. Beyond content, design matters. A one-pager should be visually engaging. Use clear headings, bullet points, and ample whitespace. Incorporate simple icons or a diagram if it helps convey information quickly. Remember, it's meant to be scanned and understood at a glance. Avoid industry jargon or overly technical terms that might confuse your champion or their internal stakeholders. Use simple, direct language that anyone can understand, regardless of their technical background. The goal is clarity, not complexity. Always remember who your champion will be presenting this to. Tailor the language and focus of the one-pager to resonate with that specific internal audience. What are their priorities, their concerns, their metrics for success? Creating the one-pager is only half the battle. You need to train your champion on how to use it effectively. Walk them through each section, explain the key talking points, and role-play potential conversations. Ensure they feel confident and articulate. Make the one-pager easily accessible to your champion, whether through a shared drive, a dedicated portal, or simply emailing it to them. And crucially, keep it updated. As your solution evolves or market conditions change, ensure the one-pager reflects the latest and most relevant information. A common mistake is trying to cram too much information onto a single page. If it looks like a dense wall of text, it defeats the purpose of being a one-pager. Resist the urge to include every detail. Focus on the absolute essentials. Another pitfall is using overly technical jargon or complex sentences. If your champion cannot explain it simply, neither can their colleagues. Remember, the goal is clarity and easy comprehension, not to impress with technical terms. An outdated one-pager is worse than no one-pager at all. It can lead to misinformation and undermine your champion's credibility. Make it a regular practice to review and update your one-pagers as your products, services, or market messaging evolve. The one-pager strategy is more than just a document. It's a powerful tool for empowering your internal champions. It transforms them from enthusiastic but potentially ill-equipped advocates into confident, consistent, and highly effective internal sales representatives. So, if you're looking to accelerate your sales cycle, ensure consistent messaging, and truly arm your champions to sell for you, start building your strategic one-pager today. It's a small investment with a potentially massive return.